Very good, Hari Krishna. Very good, Ashish. Guys, I'm asking very basic one. I'm not asking very big question also. What are the data types available in the JavaScript? What are the data types available in the JavaScript? JavaScript is a simple language, sir. It is not a complex one like Java, .NET, and C, CPP. Sir. It is a simple language. That is why we have very basic data type. What is the first one? Number. What is the first one we have, sir? Number. It represents the both integers and decimal values. There is a first one, sir. So observe, it represents the integers like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, as well as it represents the decimal values also. It represents the decimal values also. We don't have like a integer and float values, double values, short values, byte value. Likewise, we don't have any multiple data types to represent the numbers. So we have only one data type. What is the first one? Number. It represents what values, sir? Both integers and decimal values. Both integers and decimal values. Next one, observe string. Now tell me, what is the purpose? What is a string, sir? You already know the answer. That is why I'm asking these basic things. These are all the basic things you can. Everyone should know. What is it? What is a string, sir? I'm just refreshing these things. What is a string? It is a collection of characters. It is a collection of characters. It represents very good, Andrew. It represents both single and collection of characters. So in general, most of you know about a character, a single character and collection of characters are different. So in other programming languages, we have a special data type char, not char, sir. It is a char. So right now, this one represents a single character. It represents what's a single character. But in the JavaScript or in the TypeScript, it represents what's a string can represent a single character or collection of characters. Collection of characters. So to create a string, how many ways are there? To create a string, we have how many ways we have in our JavaScript? Think and tell me. First one, we can use single quotes or not? Most of you know this one, sir. We can use a single quotes or we can use a double quotes also. Most of you know this one, but very few or none knows about this thing. Backtick character. What is one is available? Backtick character. Sir, what is this one? So right now, let me explain a very simple program. This is what the interview question. Most of the times you don't know this answer and you will fail, sir. That is why I'm giving this one. So right now, example 3.ts, example 3.ts. Now observe the point here, sir. So right now, I can create a variable message. What type of data it is? String data equal to hello. This is the first way, sir. This is the first way, one of the way. So right now, in this way, I can create 3 strings in our scenario. Observe, this one also possible by using single quotes. This one also possible by using single quotes. Now observe, third one. So how many ways we can create a string in the JavaScript or TypeScript, sir? 3 ways. What are they? What are they, sir? By using double quotes or by using the single quote and by using backtick character. Sir, where can I find this one? So let me show you on screen keyboard. So this is the one, sir. So right now you can observe here, if you click on this one, you can have the backtick character. Sir, what is the speciality of this character? What is the speciality of this character? So observe. So right now, observe. This is my string. Now I want to combine all these things. I want to combine all these things. How you are going to do, sir? Where result equal to string equal to, what is the one, sir? Message 1 plus message 2 plus message 3. Do you agree? This is a general way of combining all the characters. This is a general way of combining all these characters. But there is another way. Suppose, sir, I want to add few more data items here. I want to add few more data items here. So right now observe. So like this. It looks clumsy. It looks clumsy. So how you are going to support the next level, sir? So I'm going to write observe where result to string substitution is possible by using backtick character. String substitution is possible by using backtick character. Observe backtick characters. Now dollar, and we can access the variable values. Message 1 dollar. What variable, sir? Message 2 dollar, message 3. So you no need to use ugly word string concatenation anymore, sir. Ugly word string concatenation anymore. You can substitute the data values. You can substitute the data values. So it is very, very helpful when you are working with URL data value sending, sir. Sometimes we need to send the data in the URL. Sometimes we need to send the data in the URL. So right now observe, I need to call a server program which is available in a HTTP localhost colon 8080 students slash delete student. Now tell me, if you want to delete a student on the server side, can we delete all the students at once or individual students? Which one is the most appropriate one? In any scenario, is it can you allow delete all the records from the database from your UI? No, it is a very, very problematic. It is a very, very problematic. So right now, when you are calling this function, I need to send what value, sir? ID value also. I need to send what value? ID value. So right now, most of the time you are going to send the ID value like this. Number equal to 100. Now, where URL1 string equal to this one. So this is the most of the time, most of you are familiar with this kind of scenario. But observe, I want to send as well as name also. Now it will looks ugly. Yes, one. Okay, fine. So right now, observe, id equal to, sometimes we need to write the code like this, ampersand name equal to plus name one. Most of you will usually write this code, but right now, sir, what is a better alternative? So let me show you the better alternative, sir. So right now, instead of writing the code in this way, the better alternative will be like this. So observe, backtick character, end of the backtick character. No need to use the string substitution. No need to use a, tell me what is the ID value, like this. Which one is more readable, sir? Tell me which one is more readable in your scenario. Which one is more readable? The first one is more readable or second one is more readable, sir? Think and tell me. Which one is more readable? The first one or second one? Second one. That is what interviewer will ask you in the latest related things. Sometimes they will ask you how many ways we can create a string. Most of the time you explain about what's a, either I can use a single character or I can use a double quotes, say double quotes or single quotes. But what is the latest one, sir? String substitution. When the string substitution is possible, if you use normal, the old way, if you are explaining the old way, it is not possible. So most of the time interviewer may not get the right answer. What is the right answer, sir? Three ways. So by using the double quotes, by using the single quote, by using the backtick character. Sir, if I use the backtick character, what is advantage with for me? You can substitute the other variable data inside of your string. You no need to write a long code. Simply you are going to access what is the one, sir? Dollar $ID. So you can also perform operations here also. How cool it is. You can also perform operations also on this one. Suppose if it is a name, you can perform substring, likewise all these operations. But if I write this kind of code here, it will look clumsy and the readability of your code will be very, very less. So that is why in the latest programming, we will use what's it? What is our backtick character? How many of you know this one? All of you thinking that. So I know JavaScript, sir, but actually JavaScript is lending, or JavaScript is taking the features from TypeScript. So these are the things as a programmer we need to know. So refer example 3. So this is the way we are going to put what's the data types. String data type. So remaining things are like substring and those kind of methods you already know. I no need to verify those things. Next one. What is the next one we are having? Boolean. Boolean. Yes, it is very easy. You can run this example on your own. Okay. Just write console.log. Rohini, can you please do when you are in your home? Okay. URL1 as well as URL2. Both will achieve the same result, but what is the best way? The second way. What is the best way? Second way. So please do that. So next one, sir, what is Boolean? Boolean represent what values, sir? Think and tell me. Guys, Boolean represent what values? True or false? That's it. There is no rocket science in this one. Boolean represent what values? True and false. It represents true and false values. Now, these are the things as a programmer we need to know. Now, what are the three basic data types are available? Representing the numbers, representing the characters, and representing the special value. What is the one, sir? Boolean true or false. Now, the real question, what is the answer? Null, undefined. These two are values. These two are values. Now tell me what null represents. Guys, think and tell me what exactly null represents. Very good, Ashish. Very good, Jaydev. Very good, Hari Krishna. Null represents, very good, Rahman. Awesome. Null represents absence of value. What is the correct word? Null represents absence of value. Absence of value. So if the value is not present, if the value is not present, that one we call it as what's a null. Do you agree? So most of you are telling that that is also same meaning, means it represents nothing, no value. It represents the null value when the value is empty. When the value is empty means the memory is allocated, but there is no data. At that time we also call it as what? Null. So right now, sir, what is undefined? It represents, tell me what exactly it represents, sir. Think and tell me. Absence of data type. What exactly it represents, sir? Absence of data type. Absence of data type. So what are the things we have? Two things are there, null and undefined. Null and undefined. So right now in JavaScript, what are the data types are available? Number is available, string is available, boolean is available, null is available, as well as what's a undefined is available. Now all these are is called as primitive data types. The above are called as primitive data types. Why? Think and tell me why these are called as primitive data types. Again, I am telling guys, some of you know about this one, some of you don't know about these things. Why? That is why I am explaining from the starting to the basics to the advanced programs. From starting to the basic to the advanced programs. So the initial stages, there is a saying, when we need to walk, we need to walk. When we need to run, we need to run. When we need to crawl, we need to crawl. So there are stages are there. This is the starting stage. That is why I'm explaining from the basics. Don't think otherwise, sir. Now I'm asking, what is the primitive data type? So very simple, straightforward answer. So let me tell you one simple thing. So this is my variable ID. So I define a variable like this, where ID just a minute, where it is happening, ID equal to 100. So this is my variable set. So right now, this is a declaration. Now automatically your program, your execution engine will type what value here? 100. Will type what, will place what value? 100 value. Now I am telling what is the data type of ID here? Think and tell me. What is the data type of ID? Number. Awesome. Awesome, Ashish. So what is the data type of ID, sir? Number. So right now, by using this variable, how many values you are controlling? By using this variable, how many values you are controlling? Only one. Only one. That is why all these data types are called as what? Primitive data types. Means when you create a number variable, how many values you can store, sir? One value. If you update, if you modify the value, a new value will be stored and old value will be discarded. And in the same way, by using the string, how many strings I can store at a one memory location? Only one. By using the boolean, what are the values? True or false. That is why all these are called as what? Primitive data types. Because using variable, we can manipulate only one value. That is why this one we call it as what's a primitive data types. Most of the time you are going to think like, okay, these are the primitive data types, these are the primitive data types. But why these called as a primitive data types, sir? Because of this reason. By using this one, I can manipulate or I can work with only one value at a time. Everybody understand the point here, sir? That is the meaning of what? Primitive or basic data types. Why? Because it can manipulate only one value. Sir, what is the other data types we have? Reference data types. What is the one, sir? Reference data types are used to manipulate or used to work with collection of values. Collection of values. The most important thing, what is the one, sir? Array. The most important thing is what's a array. Second one, object is also there. So what are the data types are available, sir? Array is available as well as object is available. So right now, by using the array, how many memory locations I can manipulate, sir? Array is a single value or a collection of values. Array is what's a collection of values. So right now, in case of array, how many memory locations it will manage, sir? A single value or a collection of values? Collection of values. So right now, observe. So these are the memory locations for me. So likewise, now observe, I create a variable. What is a variable, sir? Values. What is the variable name I am taking? Values. Now tell me, by using these values, how many memory locations I am managing, sir? One memory location or many memory locations? Many. So this is a representation of the array in memory. So right now, observe, by using the values array, or by using the values variable, how many memory locations I'm managing or how many values are managing? Multiple. That is why these data types are called as what data types are? Reference data types. These data types are called as what? Reference data types. Now I am asking array. used to represent collection of values. Now the real question is, can you tell me what are the two important features of the arrays? Can you tell me the two important features of the arrays? Very good, Rohini. Awesome. Very good, Ashish. Awesome. Very good in Hare Krishna. Okay. Yep. Very good, Rohini. So the first one, it is used to store similar type of values. Do you agree? What is the first point, sir? It is used to store similar type of values. Next one, length is fixed. If you define array, can you increase the size of the array? No, sir. Programmatically, it is not possible. But these two are false statements in the JavaScript. That is what important variations are. Most of the time, you are coming from other programming backgrounds, that knowledge will carry forward. That is why I'm telling this one. What are the two important differences here? What is the first important difference? It can store. It can store all type of values. In a single array, we can have all type of values. That is an important difference. And in the same way, we can add or remove the elements and automatically size will change. So this is a very important difference. That is why I call this one as a collection. I call this one as what's a collection. So right now, what is the important difference between JavaScript arrays or TypeScript arrays with the other programming languages, sir? It contradicts to the core. What is the core part of the array, sir? It can store. Most of the time it is used to store similar type of values, but in the JavaScript, what is the one, sir? It can store all type of values. It can store all type of values, and in the same way, we can add or remove the elements. Automatically size will change. Automatically size will change. Sir, can you give me the example? Yes. Example 4.ts. What is the editor we are using, sir? Guys, what is the editor we are using? VS Code. Very good. Very good. So var or let I can use var values equal to. Tell me, this is a valid array or invalid array? Valid or invalid? It is valid. But observe, now valid or invalid in other programming languages. In Java, it is valid or invalid, or in .NET, it is invalid. It is invalid. What is the reason, sir? In other programming languages, arrays are what? Strictly same type. But in the JavaScript or TypeScript, it is totally valid. So console.log values. So let me compile this code. Tell me, sir, how to compile the code? CMD, open the command prompt and TSC. What is the file name, sir? example4.ts. Now, how you are going to execute the file, execute your program? Very good, Ashish. Very good, Hari Krishna. Example, very good, Jaidev. Now, tell me, sir, is there any program error we have? No, means these are perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. So right now, I'm asking one simple question, values.pop. I'm writing a function. So I will tell you this function, what exactly it will do within a minute. Observe. Now tell me, sir, what is the initial size? 5. Now tell me what is the size of the array? What is the size of the array? 4. Now tell me the size is can be decreased by using the program. Yes, it is possible. But is it possible in other programming languages? No, it is not possible, sir. So in the same way, you can decrease the size as well as you can increase the size also. Let me show you. What is the array method we have? Push method is a 5, 6. For understanding purpose, I'm adding multiple values. So let me, whenever there is a code change, sir, what we need to do, recompile the code. Tell me, sir, what is the initial size? 5. It can be decreased and it can be increased. Now tell me, this one is a very, very important add-on for your programming or not? Most of the time you are restricted in other programming languages like arrays, but there is no restrictions on the arrays in the JavaScript or TypeScript. So right now, all these are array methods. These are all array methods you can find in the means just verify this one. I will give you some of the methods, guys. The push method. What is the purpose of the push method, sir? Add the value at the end of the array. At the end of the array. Pop method. Remove the value at the end of the array, which is at the end of the array. So likewise, we have other methods. So right now, what is the method I am using? Pop. Automatically, what will happen, sir? This value is removed. Later on, what I am doing? I am adding 4. 4. Later on, I am adding 5. 5. Later on, I am adding 6. 6. So likewise, what are the values it is printing, sir? You can observe 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. So guys, you can find all the different array methods in the Google. Just Google it, sir. So this one is related to the JavaScript, not related to the TypeScript, sir. So all these are just I'm providing, just referring your knowledge. Now, one important question: how you are going to access this value? Tell me how you are going to access highlighted value. Yeah, by using the index, I agree. By using the index, I agree. Tell me how you are going to tell me the index position of the highlighted value. I guess most of you knows it. That is why I'm asking the question. Very good, Sevapavani. Very good, Jaidev. Very good, Ashish. Very good, Rohini. I'm expecting answer from everyone. Don't sit idle, sir. Anirudh and Reddy, Narsimha, Spandana, Sunil, Sweta. I'm asking everyone. Vivek. Very good. Very good. Why, sir? Why array index starts from 0? Don't say it is a language rule. Everybody knows it is a language rule, sir. Why array index starts from 0? Think and tell me. That is the interview question, sir. So, Pavani, can you please elaborate the answer? Hare Krishna, that is my question. That is my question. Rohini, that is my question. Anirudh, that is my question. Why array index starts from 0? That is my question, buddy. Guys, sun always rises in the east. That is a universal truth. Don't say, sir, it is a universal truth. Always array index starts from 0. There is a logical reason behind that, and I'm asking why. What is that logical reason? Ashish, okay, 0 is a starting number. Why it cannot be 1? Why it is 0? I will give you one more minute, guys. I will give you one more minutes. Very good, Jaydev. Yes, Hare Krishna. Very good, Anirudh. Guys, have you ever get this question in your mind? Why it is 0? Or simply you are carry forward with that? Okay, array index starts from 0. That's it. Did you question yourself at least once? Say frankly. Okay, okay. So let me give you the answer, guys. It is very simple. So right now, when you define the array like this variable by default will point to the first memory location. This variable by default will point to the first memory location. That is why you no need to move the your variables. But observe, you don't need to move your reference. But right now, if you want to access this value, if you want to access this value, tell me how many locations this pointer should move. How many locations this pointer should move? 1. Guys, already it is here. Already it is here. So it should move to the this memory location. This memory location. So this is the one. Suppose if you want to access this one, sir, by default it is here 1, 2. That is why array index starts from where? 0. That is why array index starts from the 0. Able to understand the point, sir? Is able to understand the logic behind the scenes? Now tell me, it is a it is a design choice or no? It is a design choice. These kind of questions, these kind of tricky questions you are going to get in case of product based companies. These kind of tricky questions, most of the time you are going to get in the product based companies. Not like, suppose for then If you say, sir, by default it starts from 0, they don't agree with you, but you don't know the problem. You are thinking that, okay, this guy don't have any intent to give the job. So guys, again I'm telling, the array implementation is pretty much standard. What is the standard here? By default, this array value, this array pointer always point to the first location. Now tell me, do I need to move any pointer to the next location to access this value? No. By default, it is available in the location. So that is nothing but observe values. So the correct definition is steps. How many steps I need to move? You are already in the first steps. If you want to access, you can access without adding anything. But suppose if you want to access the second value, if you want to access the second value, how many steps I need to move, sir? One step. How many steps I need to move? One step. That is why this one is this one is 0, this one is 1, this one is 2. That is a difference. Guys, able to understand the point? Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Really? No, it is not at all difficult, sir. It is the easiest one. But most of the time, your faculties or your trainers don't know these things. That is why they will make these things as